Hey, whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokeath'locke Season 6. This season we are running an Avatar lock, which means that we are a member of one of the nations of Avatar Last Airbender world, and we are Earth Kingdom members using rock types, ground types, fighting types, steel types, and the occasional bug or normal type. If you want further details on that, check out a previous episode of the series. But today we are working our way towards gym number 7 is our ultimate goal here. And so we are working that way, and hopefully this episode will not be too crazy long, because that is what we are doing. We are going to gym number 7. We'll just kind of see how that works out. But let's see. So there's a couple of new faces, or an old face and a new face on the team right now, as you guys can tell from the overlay. We are, you guys know, I'm trying to cut out fluff in this series. We've all played Callus before, so nothing of interest on Route 15 except for a potential catch, and so we have the Duke on the team. Penelope. We have Duke on the team, the Poniard that we caught on Route 15. You guys did not get to see that, so you didn't miss anything. There wasn't anything else of interest. It's like I really want to get to the next gym today, so figured we'd just kind of grab that and go. So there we go. As I said, we're going to that next gym, so that's why we've got the Duke and Gecko back on the team. That's sending Goldex. We will switch. And so we've got, let's see, I guess let's get Gecko back out here. We haven't seen Gecko in a little while, so we'll get Gecko back out on the field here. But yeah, going up against the psychic types in the next gym, figure why not? Let's go ahead and get our dark types back on the field. So yeah, that's why they're there. And again, psychic gym, so we're not really looking to bring our fighting types in once again. I feel like that's the second gym in a row that they're potentially sitting out. Did he just hit me with a Zen headbutt? Did he just hit me with a Zen headbutt? Did it do something? I missed it. Why is it able to hit me with a Zen headbutt? Zen and Marowak. Yeah, I guess. What are we doing? I missed what it did. It did something. Was it Scrappy? No. That doesn't work, does it? I don't know. Whatever. It shouldn't have been able to hit me with a Zen headbutt. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't paying attention. I'm talking to you guys. I blame you. But yeah, so we did Route 15. We ran through Dendemil Town. Hang in there. Shoot, goodness. And now we are heading to the Frost Cavern. There's a little bit of flare plot going on up there, I guess. And then we get to head towards the next town where our 7th gym badge awaits. All right, so let's heal, because goodness, we took a little bit of a beating there. Let's get Gecko. Again, how was it hitting me with that move? I have to go back and watch the tape. All right. But yeah, okay, so catch, check. I did say, you guys will notice that Blue Spirit is still a Doublade. I was thinking last episode, or I said that, ooh. Hey, a Piloswine. This will be our encounter for today, assuming Gecko doesn't kill it. Okay, hey, there we go, nice. This will be our encounter. We do already have a Piloswine, so normally Dupes Clause would go into effect, but Piloswine is the only legal encounter in here. And so, not saying we need a backup, but because that would imply things that I really... Hey, critical catch even. All right, Piloswine wants to be on the team. Because that would imply things that I do not want to think about. Penelope will be with us forever and always, but... a spare Piloswine never hurt anybody. So we'll go ahead and get this guy in the box. Speaking of Piloswine, you guys might have noticed as we were battling there that... Oh, hi. Hello. Might have noticed while we were battling there that Penelope has got... let's see. That's maybe not the best matchups we could have drawn. Let's do that, and then you need to come out. Penelope, so in Dendemil Town, there's the move relearner and move deleter. So I went ahead and removed HMs from most of the Pokemon. I think Blue Spirit had Cut and Penelope had Strength and Rock Smash. I removed all 3 of those. I wasn't sure if we'd need any of them today. I wasn't sure if we'd need any of them today, but I figured we could just reteach them at a pinch if we needed them. But I know that Blue Spirit specifically has missed out on a couple of moves because I liked my other moves and didn't want to give any of them up, but we were stuck with Cut. So went ahead and got rid of those, and at the same time taught Penelope... see, we foiled him. Alright, so we are actually going to switch Gecko out. I've got a real serious fighting weakness on this team right now. We do have Aerial Ace now on Blue Spirit, though. So I went ahead and taught Penelope Ancient Power is what I'm trying to say. So if we get a level up, okay, well, Jet will be able to kill him this next, in fact, let's ensure victory. If we get a level up from Penelope today, is what I'm trying to say, then we will be getting a Mamoswine, which will be very exciting. There we go. All right, off the field. Smelling salts or belly drum. Oh, well, you're dead. I'm not too concerned. That's fine. That's fine. You drum all those bellies. That's great. Jet's gonna be lost forever. Never gonna see him again. No, we don't want Metal Sound. That's fine. We do have Metal Claw on the Duke, though, so we have our first Steel type move. So all those fairies coming down the line, we finally got something. To potentially combat it. So that's exciting. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we'll surf. Does this get me anywhere I want to be? Maybe. I'm not sure where we're going, if I'm being real honest with you. We should pop a repel at this point. We've got our encounter, and I don't anticipate any benefit coming from being attacked by further pilot swines. Goodness gracious. All right. Anyway, though, as previously mentioned several times at this point, we are heading towards Gym 7 today, which means we need to start having some discussions together about what is coming next. As you guys will recall from the opening of this episode, if not a previous episode of the series, who is up front? Gecko. That still feels fine. Maybe let's switch Duke up. Is Duke holding the lucky egg? Yeah. Okay, so this is the Ice Stone. If we had an Eevee, we could get a Glaceon. So that isn't helpful. This is not a helpful place to be. Oh, and the repel we were supposed to pop. There we go. Anyway, we are in season 6 of a ongoing series here. I really hope we can run here. Yes, fantastic. And let's go ahead and pop that rebel before we forget. We are in season 6 of an ongoing series, which means we have to think about next steps. Next steps. Do I not have any repels? Really? It seems... I definitely stocked up at some point. Here we go. Max repel. Fantastic. So we are season 6, generation 6, which means next season, season 7, we'll be running through, well, that doesn't necessarily mean this specifically, but we will be running through season, or Ultra Moon is the plan for next season. And so that will be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. Why I popped repel? Is the Duke just that low a level? Okay, we'll run. Bergmite's fun. Not usable. All right, who is... All right, Gecko. Back up, buddy. Don't wanna waste our repels here. What was I saying? Ultra Moon. We're going into Ultra Moon next time. I had tentatively penciled in Ultra Moon as a monolock. We've been doing a different, for those of you guys who are new this season, we've been doing a different Nuzlocke variant each season. So in season 1, we did Pokemon Yellow, and we did what's called a Dice Lock, which was a variant that was invented by my good friend Aaron Cerise. And so she created the Dice Lock, and that was a variant that we ran way back in the day. Season 2, we did a Pokemon Crystal Wedlock. Season 3, we did a Pokemon Emerald Little Lock. which a Little Lock was a Nuzlocke variant of my own creation, where because I at one point was a lot of my followers had come over because of my my involvement in the Little Cup tier on Showdown, Smogon. So I was kind of the Little Cup guy there for a little while, and so we did a Little Lock where you could only use unevolved Pokemon, first stage Pokemon, or Pokemon that could not evolve. I think we allowed ourselves single stage Pokemon just for the purposes of making sure that you had some catches available later in the game. That was what we did, Little Lock in Pokemon Emerald. Then in Platinum, we did a Pokemon Platinum Random Lock. Did it just Destiny Bond me or something? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Is Duke about to die? No, alright, he's fine. Okay. So we did a Pokemon Platinum Random Lock in Black 2, in Season 5, we did Black 2, we did a Black 2 Rotten Egg Lock, which was just an egg lock, but our own little twist. Hey, we actually made it to the plat. We did our own little twist of, instead of good Pokemon, I only wanted you guys to give me your least favorite Pokemon, my least favorite Pokemon, the objectively terrible, the objectively ugly, the worst of the worst. We wanted rotten eggs. And so we did that through Pokemon Black 2. And then this season, we are doing the Avatar Lock. So we've done a different Nuzlocke variant for each season of the Pokeath'locke. And I've got a feeling I wanted to do a mono lock. That's kind of what I tentatively penciled in. And I was thinking, and I wanted something slightly more interesting, and I'm not opposed to doing a monologue. In fact, we may still do a monologue as part, but I'm also thinking of, because Ultra Moon, we've got like the night theme with Ultra Moon, I was thinking that potentially we could do, I was looking for like night-themed Nuzlocks or whatever, and came up with the Sleep Lock, which is like you do it in one sitting, you don't get to sleep till you finish this Nuzlocke, which could be like totally insane to try and do in Ultra Moon. I feel like that game, it's like, well, Ultra Moon's not as bad. I know in Sun and Moon, it was like a half hour before you even got your starter or something. Like, it could be a really long, I think the world record on Ultra Moon is something like 3 to 4 hours or whatever. So I think we could probably do it. But even that, then I would cut it up and, you guys would just get increasingly deranged Tortimer as the, as the series goes on. But even that, I want your guys' ideas. I want to come up with some sort of cool thematically night themed. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Whatever. All right. I wanted to Mega Evolve is what I wanted to do, and then Rock Tomb. There we go. So I'm thinking, we may do a monologue. And we will, in a future episode, if we decide that's what we want to do, you guys will get to vote on which type it will be. There's going to be a couple of types that will be potentially excluded because what I would like for, if we're going to do a monologue, which would be just we can only use, ice-type Pokemon or ground-type Pokemon. So it's like a more restricted version of what we're doing now, where we can use ground, rock, steel, and fighting, but now it's just one type, and their respective dual types and things like that. But some of those would be restricted. I've been talking about this in my Discord a little bit. I would like for whatever type we do end up using, if we do a monologue, I would like to at least only include types in the voting pool where we do have transfers that would be, because we're allowed 2 transfers per season. So Penelope and Roku are our transfers they came in from a previous season, because it's like us Ash in the anime or whatever. We're going through the regions, and we still have our old Pokemon at our beck and call type thing. So we potentially be doing that, but there's, I think right now, if we're looking at it Dragon and Ice types, we only have one of each in the transfer pool. Okay, so they're giving me a chance to heal or something. That's fine. We only have one of each in the transfer pool, so I would want to be able to have at least my 2 transfers. So unfortunately, we only have Aang, my Dratini, in there for dragon types, and we took Aerodactyl instead of Tyrant. So and Boomy died, so we just don't have the opportunity to get. We don't have the opportunity to get another dragon type in the transfer pool at this point. So dragon type wouldn't be an available type, just because I would want to at least be able to have our 2 transfers, because there are 6 Oh, embargo. There are like 6 types that would be legal for the starters in Alola, but if we open it up to all the types, then I would pretty much be stuck with my transfers if we pick something that's not one of those 6 and things like that. So just for the purposes of, that's kind of the point of this series, the whole transfer thing, those types will be limited. But, I think like we might do some compounding things for Ultra Moon, like we may do a Monolocke as a Sleep Lock. But I'm curious if you guys have other thoughts on other interesting Nuzlocke variants we could do that maybe like thematically relevant or interesting for like an Ultra Moon Nuzlocke. Alright. Oh. Hey, the Abomasite. Oh, that reminds me, I did go ahead and change... So I did go ahead and we had a couple of Mega Stones that I went ahead. So we've got the Heracrossite and the Tyranitarite, because I think we have Pupitar coming up on a future route here. Yeah, Route 18, it looks like we have the opportunity of potentially getting a Pupitar, which having a Mega Tyranitar on the team would just be too cool. So I did that, and I will swap out this Abomasite for something at some point. All right, do we have an escape rope? Yes, let's use it. Because we got stuff to do here today still. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of poll the audience here. If you guys have any thoughts at all on what could potentially make an interesting Ultra Moon, like nighttime. I'm looking primarily for like nighttime themed, you know, type stuff. Is what I'm looking for. You know, none of the other ones have really been like super thematic with the game we've been playing, but I don't know, I just feel like with Ultra Moon we should do that. So, you know, using only, you know, if we don't want to do a Monolocke, we don't think that's interesting, then maybe like using only nocturnal Pokemon, or, you know, something that would you know, would give us potentially the, you know, something thematic that we could use. So instead of only dark types, maybe we can only use, you know, dark types, ghost types, and, you know, whatever, or only Pokemon that can be caught at night, or only, you know, Pokemon that evolve via Moonstone, or, you know, something. I don't know. I'm just looking for brainstorming here. If nobody's got any better ideas for a cool night-themed Nuzlocke or whatever, that is fine too. But I figured I'd open it up to, if you guys have some great ideas. I've done some Googling and not found anything, like, there's not like a bunch of Nuzlocke variants that I'm not aware of. Oh, we potentially have a catch on this route? Maybe? I don't know what route this is. I actually think there was a couple of routes where there was just no legal catch. Obviously Sneasel's not a legal catch, so we'll just knock it out. But yeah, so if you guys have thoughts, and I'm not saying that you need to, because I think we pretty much have to like start inventing at this point. Because I've done Googling, and pretty much the Sleep Lock is the only thing I've come up with. I found something called like a Nocturnal Lock, but the only thing that seemed to entail was it was basically a normal Nuzlocke, except for if a Zubat comes up, that's your catch. It was like normal Nuzlocke, except for unless a Zubat comes up, it overwrites whatever, you know, thing you had on that route or something. I was like, well, I don't know if there's even, I don't even know if there are Zubats in Alola, so I'm not sure that helps a lot. Oh my goodness, the camera here. Can we zoom out? There we go. Oh, and we need to, I do want to pop. I don't think there is anything we can use on this route. If there is, I will come back and catch it, but I'm not too worried about catches today. I think we'd rather just zip on through to the gym at this point. But yeah, so Pokemon Ultra Moon is going to be next season. And if you have thoughts on how we could make that a, because I love the art and everything that we've done for the Avatar lock, but I can't say that like the restriction of types. And I think if we had done a different type, hey Tort, this time I challenge you to a battle in front of the gym. All right, fantastic. I forgot that we had a rubber battle coming up. So I can't pretend and say that like, you know. Well, for one, I think Earth Kingdom, we just kind of got lucky that seems to be kind of easy mode, because you get the Lucario. I mean, not that we've even used the Lucario, but, you know, you've got the fossils, you've got, I mean, I guess pretty much all of it. So, I guess Auroras would be water. Yeah, so I guess basically every nation, I guess, would have access to one of the fossils, at least. So, but I mean, it seems like there is a lot that goes in Earth Kingdom's favor. So it's been kind of easy mode. This game is kind of easy mode, just in general. So like the slightly restricted types, I want something more, because like in the Pokemon Yellow Dice Lock, there were portions of that. The Dice Lock was every route you would go on, you would roll a die, or a random number generator. And there were rules assigned to each number, and so that would be your rule for that route. So, like, you could only, you know, you couldn't heal on this route, or you could only use direct damaging moves on this route, or, you know, forfeit a cat, or, like, there was different states that would go into effect because of each... Okay, so this is the statue thing. I'm looking for the gym. Was that the lady from Alola? People call Upa art. That looks like what, Polmarina or whatever. Looks like the lady from Alola. Oh, here's the gym. Fantastic. Oh, right, we got the battle. Oh, I probably should have switched up my team a little bit for this. I forgot. She just called us, and I already forgot. That's all right. I think we've got a dark type up front, so we'll start with that. But, I'll fake it. In a typical Tortimer fashion, I've forgotten what we were just talking about. But yeah, so, the Dice Lock. So, I feel there were times in the Dice Lock where, like, I feel like it was a lot more engaging for people because, like, I was at my wit's end. Like, I was, you know, potentially gonna fail the series type thing. And I don't think, oh, Gecko! Okay, shoot, get in here. As I'm talking about how easy this is and I'm getting Pokemon killed. But yeah, no, so you know, if there are things that we could do for next season that would, oh my goodness, that would both make it more interesting for you guys to watch and make it a, you know, a thematically relevant Nuzlocke, I think that I'm, yeah, Jolteon. Jolteon? Is she always at a Jolteon? Did I read that right? Yeah, Jolteon. All right, fun. Yeah, so that's just what I'm looking for. If you guys have any feedback on what you would like to see next season in Pokemon Ultra Moon for Season 7, just let me know. Let me know. I think it'll probably, whatever it is, I'm probably going to try it as a sleep lock. And so you'll at the very least get an increasingly more... Okay. Why is she kicking my butt? I guess my levels have gotten... We've not really kept pace with levels. I got so worried about over-leveling at one point or another, but apparently that is not our issue at the moment. We are a little under-leveled. It would be really great if Penelope evolved here. Because I have a feeling Mamoswine would be giving us better results than Piloswine. Just a hunch. So let's there we go. So let's hit, please. Thank you. All right. Yes. All right. So that should give us Piloswine. Send in Absol. We will switch. Duke. Just bring in Jet. Let's just finish with Jet. I've got Pokemon that have got fighting and bug moves and things that could better handle Absol, but the levels are not there. Duke's only level 36. My goodness, we are we're a bit off pace suddenly. But yeah. So I guess that'll make it interesting if I just don't level up my Pokemon at all. Then that makes every battle more exciting. But yeah, so just looking for that feedback. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to, you know, I think anything we do, like I said, if it's a monologue or if it's if we create a new variant, I'm not above creating new variants. I do new variants all the time. So if we want to create, hey, here's my girl. If we want to create our own, you know, night-themed Nuzlocke and just create a complicated rule set to go with that, you know, you can only heal in beds. You can only heal using rest. You can only, I guess rest wouldn't make a lot of sense if we're doing a sleep lock. I guess I can't sleep, but maybe my Pokemon can or something. Did she just heal me? That'd be nice, I guess. Yeah! Good job. All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch the Duke up because gym trainers will probably be a little easier to manage. Yeah, so I'm not above creating a new variant. So if you like some of what we've thrown out or whatever, and you're like, all right, so only in battle healing is gonna be ooh, oh 46. Wow. Is Duke dead? No. Okay, Duke survived. Goodness, level 46. This is a gym trainer. This is a gym trainer. Oh no. Oh no. Let's bring Penelope up just because. Oh no. Mistakes might have been made, guys. This is how we keep it interesting here on October the Great Gaming. Lack of preparedness. It worked out for the fairy gym, right? Is there anything? Nope, nothing of interest here. Okay, so that was where we were supposed to go. Fantastic. All right, I feel like I've said this 100 times. You guys get what I'm asking for, right? You know, I want feedback on next season, what you guys would like to see, what would make it more interesting for you in terms of just generally watching. Because, I mean, I have enjoyed the fun team building dynamics, but I'm not sure that, like, the type restrictions have necessarily led themselves to being more interesting in terms of, like, gameplay and such. So I don't. That's just kind of what I'm asking. You know, is Let me bring in Blue Spirit. Blue Spirit feels like a Pokemon that can handle Medicham. Hey, I didn't even think about that, but that's great. Yeah, you psych up. You psych up. So yeah, that's what I'm asking. I mean, because there's things I can do. Like, I have found a lot of interest in the cool team building abilities with just using these types. These are fun types that you don't necessarily always get to use a lot of. Like, I don't know how often I don't think I've ever had, like, a rock type on the team before, you know, type thing. But should a move be deleted and replaced with Power Trick? Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, so that's what I'm asking. What can we do that would be cool for you guys next season and also be thematically night-themed? If we need a new variant, if we want to just say, hey, let's do a monologue and you know, you having to deal with only, you know, using dark types or whatever, will be interesting enough or something. You know, if we want to be night-themed. Am I backtracking now? No, this looks new. This looks new. All right, let me see though, because we are. Penelope's not a good lead for this. Goodness. Let's just put Gecko up front. Gecko's just gonna have to do this, I think. With the levels we're looking at, goodness gracious, our Pokemon are gonna be like level 50. This might be really dumb. Should we leave? Should I go do a grinding montage? I feel like this might be a mistake, guys. I think we might be making a mistake. All right, that's fine. As long as she doesn't pull out fairy moves, which is probably actually really likely that we're going to be seeing some fairy moves. We're probably really in trouble here, guys. Let me gaze into my crystal ball and see just how screwed we are. All right, we're going to keep on. We're going to keep on keeping on. You know, flashback to a previous episode. Blood is on my hands. I guess we should take the experience we can get, right? I guess we should. Oh yeah, no, this is where the problems begin, right? This is where the problems begin. Because I don't have a steel move on Blue Spirit. If I had a steel move on Blue Spirit, this would be fine. But she's gonna pull out things that I don't really want to deal with. Ah, Shu. Let's get Shu in here. Try Exeter. In prison. Oh no! Sealed any moves. Alright, I'm not worried about you sealing my moves. You Calm Mind. That's fine, because I'm not going after either of your special stats. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, shoot! Okay, alright, she's gonna pull out Psychic, so let's bring Duke in. Goodness gracious. Guys, we've made mistakes. Do I have? I don't. I don't have. Okay, Calm Mind. Beauty. I was gonna say if she pulls out a Dazzling Gleam or something, we're screwed. But no, okay. We can do this. We can do it. We did it. Duke is a Gen 5 Pokemon, so it's probably not going to evolve until like level 50 or something, right? That's my guess. That's where I'm standing on this. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. All right. All right, we're just gonna keep running into this headlong, like an Earthbender. There's no fancy tricks. There's no nothing, no strategy that's gonna bend that rock. You just have to hit it head on, right? That's what Top says. Something. All right, let's look. So Gecko, Blue Sphere. Let's see. I don't have her team pulled up in front of me. Let's just get Jet's got dark type moves, right? Crunch and stuff. Yeah. And Home Clause. Okay, we're gonna attempt. Jet's not that high a level. Do I, for some reason, not have like rare candies? Have I not picked up any that I could just take advantage of real quick? No. Bueller. No. All right. We're gonna try Cheese It with Mega Evolution. That seems like a good bet, right? That's why it's here. That's why it's here, right? Okay. We're gonna be 10 levels lower than a race or something. This will be fun. It'll be fine. No worries. That would be great. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see, Mega Evolution, and I think we can afford one up against a Sigilyph. I think we can afford a Home Claw just to kind of set up a little bit for the rest of the battle. I think that'd be fine. Sets up the Home Claws, right? My attack raises. Sigilyph used Reflect. That's not great. Okay, let's stall out the Reflect. Let's hone some more claws. Let's see what this thing's gonna do. Oh, the Psychic. Whew. Okay. I don't think we can sit on this anymore, so we can only take one more of those. So let's... Okay, Psychic. You should be able to handle one more. Okay. Is she going to heal? Let's Crunch. Okay, yeah, she's going to waste one of her potions, which is actually great. This is all stalling out. This is all stalling out the Reflect. Okay, now... Do I heal? I think we finish it, right? We finish it. Oh, man, if she could... Oh, she's stalling out the Reflect for us. This is great. So, and she's wasting all her potions. So, yes. Let's Crunch. Get Sigilyph off the field. And then we'll heal. Leveling up. Fantastic. Even better. Jen wants to learn Takedown. No, I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think we need that. That's not a thing we need. I'd love Earthquake. Got an Earthquake TM? Ooh, Slowking. Slowking is specially defensive. I'm gonna keep battling. Alright, we're gonna heal. Hyper Potion is what, 200 HP? Yeah, so that gets us to full. Let's do that. And I don't think Slowking can one-shot us, right? Okay, Psychic. Woo! Critical hit. Okay, but that's a crit. But I don't think we can take two of those. We might be in trouble. Let's heal one more time and see what a non-crit does. Power Jam. Ooh. Ooh, and that wasn't a crit. Okay, so we gotta get Jet out of here, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. Unfortunately, a thing we need to do. Alright. Gecko, get in here. That's fine. Best leg plans and all that. Power Gem. I don't think Gecko... Yeah, Gecko doesn't care about any of that. Don't care about Psychic. Don't care about any... You're not going to hit us first, so let's Crunch. You're specially defensive, not physical. Yawn is fine. I'm sure I got a full heal or something. All right, Slowking off the field. Slowking off the field. Fantastic. Playing hard and loose with the Facade. No, because you got Shed Skin. What am I going to do with Facade? Gecko did not learn Facade. That's right, you didn't. But you did fall asleep. Shed that skin. Meowstick. Meowstick. Will I switch? Meowstick is... Psychic. Let's switch. I'm not really afraid of Meowstick. Should I be? Should I be? Let's bring Shu in. Shu's got that X-Scissor. Let's, Ooh, I'm afraid of that level, but I'm not afraid of the Pokemon. I think we can do this. Hopefully. Yeah, Shu can even take 2 of those. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Ooh. See, that just goes to show. Don't even try, folks. Don't prepare. Just run blindly into danger, and everything will work out fine. two gyms in a row, and we're just like, screw it. We're underleveled. We don't have stab. Well, I mean, we're better prepared for today than we were for the fairy gym, I guess. But still, we were pretty underleveled there. I'm gonna have to do some grinding before next episode potentially. Because next episode, I think, runs us into a 2-parter of plot, and where we got like our final battles against Lysandre and stuff. So we're gonna be, we're gonna be needing some levels, I think. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for sure getting a segment, which is too much to retort. I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done. Seems like the neighborly thing to do. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to. Like right now, you want a rematch? What could this be?
Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly, and conflicts will raze the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is a due to you all.
Goodness. Just mass genocide. What was Lysandre saying? Wiping the slate clean, eliminating everyone but Team Flare. Let's look for Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Lysandre be? Perhaps he's where we first met him, in Lumio City. I mean, that seems like a bit of a leap, but we'll find out next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and let me know what your thoughts are on what we could potentially do to make next season's Nuzlocke even more exciting. I guess we could just not level up. That works out really well for this Nuzlocke, I guess. Anytime we run in blindly without preparation, just works great. So maybe we'll try that. But anyway, guys, if you have further thoughts on what we could do to have kind of a fun night-themed Nuzlocke for Ultra Moon next season, I would love to hear it. As always, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.